What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the BT Cup 2021. My name is Soupy, and I am joined by Nin here for another quarterfinals match. How you doing, Nin? It's been a busy day for us, but I hope you're still with us here.
It's been a busy day and it's still only the start as well. That's what I love about it. But yeah, no, doing good, thanks. And you?
Yeah, doing really good. These 10-minute breaks, not enough, and I mean, for you, there isn't even a break, so yeah, it's pretty tough going. But looking forward to another epic match. I think all of the BT that we're playing today is definitely making up for it. And here we have BADMF versus JonaZ.
Yeah, BADMF versus JonaZ indeed, and big hats off to these players, by the way. JonaZ has, he's going straight into this match after his match with I1. I don't think he actually expected that he would be playing instantly afterward, but he's a really good sport, and we've just done the map picking and elimination process with him, and yeah, hats off to BADMF as well. He's been waiting a whole day longer to know even who his opponent would be.
Probably end with some mess on my keyboard in excitement. So let's see what happens here. And then I think I'm ready to go. My body's ready. Let's see what happens here.
Very good. So I've given them the okay.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing what's going on here. My prediction for this one is actually going to be a 5-mapper, and I think JonaZ is going to take this one in 5.
Okay. And yeah, basic the pick from MF. We've seen this map picked an awful lot so far in these playoff stages as well.
Yeah, I mean, one of the, I guess, cup favorites. It's one of the more recent maps, came out last year, and, you know, I guess this is a testament to Null's mapping ability that, you know, this map just keeps coming up. I love the design of it, and it seems super fun to play, so I can understand why players are gravitating towards this map.
Yeah, and here we go, JonaZ.
Approaching it, let's see how he does it, and he gets a very nice lift jump. That's probably like a perfect lift jump for safety there. Not too high, not too low. That's the one you're looking for. BADMF also making it. Very nice stuff from both of these players. One of the death points that we've seen a lot of people dying in previously, and both these players making through flawlessly.
Oh, MF taking a little drop there. So again, that's going to be a bit of a time loss for him. But yeah, no, that's really well played from both players. I did speak to MF earlier today actually, and he mentioned to me that 9 out of 10 he makes that lift jump, and
I do like to see his stability, so seeing that he's staying alive, even though he's making some small mistakes here and there, I think that will just improve as we go on through this best of 5, and it is a long best of 5, so, you know, maybe one map to warm up. It's not the end of the world, but BADMF making the same mistake that we've been seeing all afternoon here on the BT Cup, missing that jump towards the flag, and that's going to cost him. Is it the fact that you're just getting next to the flag, you know, you're getting a little bit excited and you just press that jump button a little bit too early?
yeah, it is a little bit, but I think it's kind of a deceptively long jump, and again, it's kind of the shading style of the textures. Let's see how JonaZ does his first, and then we can.
Yeah, it hits the shot, no problem, and gets to the countdown, no worries whatsoever, and these players seem to have that part nailed down. Not seeing any kind of hesitation from either of them so far. I guess we'll see how BADMF approaches it shortly, but yeah, both players looking very, very comfortable on this map.
Yeah, and we can check out JonaZ at this at the jump to the flag as well. It's probably the same time as MF doing the lift jump here, but you'll see that the shading of the mover that comes out the wall is it's just quite similar to the texture of the wall, so it can be deceptive, that jump.
And here we have JonaZ taking his second cap, taking a 2-0 lead on BADMF. BADMF approaching the lift jump, and he doesn't make it, but he doesn't take any damage and still survives. But, you know, at this point, I think it's a little bit too late anyway. I mean, JonaZ looking very, very strong here. I think even, you know, without these type of mistakes, he would have been outrushed anyway. So, yeah, taking a weird approach there for it, though, you know, not dipping into the slime, but actually timing it properly, which is not something we've seen other players doing.
Yeah, well, it might be because perhaps like Pete, he hasn't got that skull jump. Oh no, he's going in the slime now and has made it.
Works better for him, yeah. I think that's the play there. I mean, if you've got the health, then just go for it. I think it seems much safer than the other approach that he was doing.
See it again there. It's quite a long dodge he's doing, but he does make it now.
Yeah, he might have gone to the same school as Lockpick, I believe, who was having troubles with geometry the other day. Yeah, to maximize the distance, you need to be dodging from the corner of the hexagon there.
Yeah. So coming up to this flag jump again, he's taking his time, has messed it up again, and the issue with that
And
Oh, yeah.
JonaZ with the first mistake there, an uncharacteristic one for the Portuguese, but yeah, missing the lift jump, so not so confident like we were thinking. It might be that Portuguese pressure that we're always talking about. Dying at the flag, it hurts extra much, especially when you see JonaZ now making some slight errors here, knowing that you could have opened the game wide open.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's twice, right? In exactly the same spot for MF. Same thing happened to Pete twice in his game, and you know, so late on into the match, you know, really what should be quite an easy jump. I guess it's just one of those things like you don't really think about it in practice. You just kind of do it, and then when it comes to the cup game, you start overthinking it a little bit, and you worry, and you get the pressure. You're kind of about to grab the flag, and
Hopefully we don't see the same mistake again from JonaZ. I'd like to see him going more confident into map 2. This isn't his map, so he's going to be happy to take this one off BADMF. Makes the jump, no problem. Only one more button and dodge to do, and not risking it here, and makes it through, no problem. Yeah, he's got a good buffer there, but nothing to worry about. JonaZ taking the first map, and we'll be moving now into Mesablanca. One of the funnest maps, I think, in the Div 3 pool, Nin. We've seen this played a couple of times, and a lot of interesting deaths, particularly at the blades of this map, happening in previous matches. So, looking forward to this one.
yeah, it could be.
Awesome.
I agree with that. Oh, MF.
MF taking an early death there on the first lift, and that's already giving JonaZ advantage. I mean, only a few seconds, but I'm sure JonaZ is happy to see the death, and seeing another one there at the blades. Not the characteristic, typical blades that we see, and BADMF not even hitting the shot that time. A lot of mistakes coming in early here from BADMF. I might have spoken too soon by saying that he would know Mesablanca. Looks like he's struggling a lot more, and he's got bladed again.
That first shot in the spawn room. Oh wow, JonaZ, that was an interesting technique there, jumping over the blade just before that room. But yeah, like that shot, you have to be like really in the middle of it to activate it. I guess it's kind of just a typical old school shot there. Making the blades as well.
Yeah, I think we saw JonaZ taking a death at the blades the previous time he played Mesablanca, but ooh, bad MF there. On the up and down blade, if I saw that correctly. The one that goes up and down just after the shot target sequence. Very, very interesting place to die. Not a typical one that you would expect to see on Mesablanca. I mean, I think BADMF has shown us all the possible blade death locations now in Mesablanca. Usually the one at the end is the one that catches out players, but BADMF with the one that goes up and down.
Yeah, there's two other blades that he can die at now, right? One is the long blades room, and then the final room at the end as well. So. Best of luck to him, you know, getting the blockbuster. Oh no, he's died again in the slime room, so it's really not looking good for MF.
No, I think JonaZ definitely the clear favourite at this point, looking very, very comfortable. BADMF just finding all sorts of places to die where you typically don't see players dying, actually. I mean, you look at some map like Basic, or even on Mesablanca, you know, there's those 1-2 rooms where most people make their mistakes, but BADMF in the spawn room, generally the place you'd think should be the easiest for him.
And just want to put some attention and focus on JonaZ here, because he actually just got a really well-timed blades mover, took the ride all the way to the end, jumped over the blade and down the hatch. So this is looking like a pretty good time. He's on a 105 at the moment. Yeah, I think despite some of those errors that we just seen there, I think this is still going to be a very respectable time from JonaZ, especially if he hits the shot coming down, which he does. Yeah. 135.
135, wow. I think that's probably the fastest Mesablanca time we've seen so far in this cup. Yeah, I'd say he's home and safe and sound at home, but there are a couple of rooms still coming up, which will be testing BADMF's, I guess, practice and BT ability in general coming up here. The moving back and forward mover, and then the blades coming after that. And he gets head bumped, and he makes the same clip. He's going to swim all the way back now. He doesn't realize it, but he has to go take a dip and back into the diamond room. In the meantime, JonaZ has overtaken him and has the chance to take this one 3-0.
Yeah, indeed. A head bump on the beam. Same thing that happened to Pete. At least for MF this time, he didn't fall into the bouncer and get stuck like Pete did, which is just so unfortunate in a cup match. And MF again failing that dodge and shoot, so it's going to be 3-0.
Yeah, it looks like it's definitely going to be 3-0 here. JonaZ only has this I guess, pathetic last obstacle here, which I don't think has ever killed anyone, but at least it's there. And JonaZ taking this one home, 3-0. Absolutely ridiculous performance at 134. He went even quicker on his third run there. We thought his second run was good. Third run, even quicker.
Yeah, we have very different approaches, Super, but you know, ones that we mutually respect regardless. So.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, there's a time and place for mutual respect, and that's after you destroy your opponent. So yeah, I think we're ready to get into the match here. BADMF against JonaZ. Map number 2. Oh no, sorry, map number 3, Capitulum. I mean, getting ahead of myself, behind myself. Who knows where we are, but here we are. Capitulum, I know where we are now. And JonaZ taking an early lead here just based on his raw speed.
So it can keep the pressure on, but you know, for JonaZ at the moment, he's just flying through this map.
Absolutely, and he's already on top of his first cap, and it's looking like a 103.6. Very quick cap there from JonaZ.
Yeah, you know, it's no 58 sub 1 minute at a time that lockpick pulled out the hat.
BADMF in the flag room. The first. I even put the cap on the board there. BADMF. I think he's thrown his keyboard out the window, mate. That is not a death you want to be doing in a cup match.
Well, yeah, I mean, JonaZ just showing a few signs of error there. He was swimming around that lift slime room for a little bit, but he did make it out and coming up to his second cap already. But yeah, MF, that's we've seen a couple of players do that before. Most notably Mermaid in his match versus Loser about 7 years ago. I still have the clip. I still watch it daily, and yeah, Mermaid has done that exact same mistake, and. You know, I'm sure him and MF will have a conversation after this map, and you know, misery loves company. You know, so
I'm a little bit worried for BADMF here. His reputation has gone down the line, and you know, this is just not a great showing from BADMF. Unfortunately for the poor guy, he is just being outclassed here by JonaZ, and making mistakes like that, you're probably just going to end up on live stream fails at the end of the day. So I feel pretty bad for him, and I mean, again, this just comes back to JonaZ's trash talking. I like it.
Yeah, it's not MF's day today, I suppose, and you know, kind of interesting actually that of the 4 people who made it straight into the quarterfinals, only one of them has progressed into the semis. So congratulations to JonaZ, and commiserations to BADMF there. JonaZ winning actually 9 caps to 0.
Absolutely insane. That is domination nation right there by JonaZ. Yeah, commiserations to BADMF. It was a good tournament, and he was very strong in the group stages. He showed some real promise throughout those matches, but I guess, you know, later in the stages when you're facing opponents like JonaZ, who's, you know, going ridiculous times, doing 1 minute flat every time on Capitulum, it's going to be hard to beat that guy, or even on your best day. So big thank you for him to playing in the tournament, and huge congratulations to JonaZ, who makes his way into the semi-finals, and we have both of our semi-final matches lined up now.